Hello everyone, this is Grand Madam at Grand Madam's Tarot. Today is going to be part 2 of the Shadows and Archetypes series, where I go into our collective shadow or our collective archetype to see what's really going on with us and what we need to pay attention to. Okay, this is about us now. I'm using the Dark Goddess deck. So let's begin. The reason I'm doing this is because I want to bring to your attention the shadow sides of ourselves. In identifying and becoming aware of our shadow, we become aware of what it is about us that needs some tweaking, some improving. You cannot get rid of your shadow side, but you can become aware of it, identify it, and accept it. And be ready for it when you're about to be triggered, okay? This will help elevate us spiritually. This will improve us financially, emotionally, mentally. This is for our healing and improvement, okay? I am a life coach. That is what I do, along with the cards. The cards are a tool to help me find the direction to take you all in, all right? So, for the collective, what is the shadow or archetype for the collective today? For today. What energy pattern are we following today? Because it is an energy pattern. And then that's it, okay? So today we're following the energy pattern of Arachne. Now this is shadow. There's a story about Arachne, the spider woman. Wait, I'm trying to get rid of this glare. Hubris, pride. There was a woman in the village, and she worked on a loom. She could weave very, very well. As a matter of fact, the story goes, she weaved so well. She was the best in the village. But then she got a little above herself. She entered a weaving contest and came out number 1. But what she did not do, she could not stay humble. She started to brag and boast about her skills and her talents with the looms. I'm the best weaver. My weave is as good as the goddesses. And Goddess Minerva overheard that. So what Minerva did during the contest, she disguised herself and came down as another weaver in the contest. So she weaved, Arachne weaved, and that's when Arachne made her big mistake. I am even better than the goddess herself. Around that time, Minerva decloaked and shown herself to be the goddess, Minerva. And Arachne was still talking. Arachne must have thought she was on a reality TV show because she kept on talking. And because of the disrespect and lack of appreciation, Minerva made it so that Arachne would be weaving for the rest of her life. She turned her into a spider, Arachne. So, what we have here is shadow. Sometimes we don't even know or realize that when we make certain decisions, we're basing our decisions on our ego, and pride is one of them. Hubris is pride. And we do that, we become like Arachne. We get slapped down by the gods or goddesses. And then our life just plummets. So this is the shadow we have to recognize within ourselves. I know I can be prideful sometimes. And because I know I can be so prideful and so proud, I'm going to watch that. I'm going to evaluate my circumstances. I'm going to evaluate the facts behind the decisions that I need to make. I'm going to look in the mirror and make sure I'm saying the right thing and that I am doing the right thing with harm to none. Okay? So it looks as though we're still working on shadow. Let us see what this shadow is going to be about. I'm going to use the Rider-Waite. What is hubris? What is hubris is the question. What is hubris? What is hubris? All right, in our energy of hubris, let's see what it's about. Hubris in what manner? We talk too much. The Page of Wands. She kept on talking. He kept on talking. He just would not be quiet. She just couldn't hold it in. Just kept talking, and with much passion. So this is like a rant almost. Page of Wands. Passionate expression. Another way, she kept on posting. He kept on posting. Uh-oh. Posting something through an agency or through a medium where the information could be received by the public. Hierophant. In this case, it's an agency of some type. It can also be social media, all right? And now there's a problem because now there's some instability here. Should I have done that? Should I not have done that? Uh-oh. Oh, I'm going to just forget about the whole thing. Oh, well, the lovers here. This is a coming together, a union, contract. Uh-oh. Fundamental major change. The gods have gotten into the show. Well, let's just see where we go from here. I've got some new cards, folks. I've got my gypsy deck here. Very similar to the Lenormands. Very easy for you to read. So we're going to look at, tell me what was said. Page of Wands. What was said? Page of Wands. We're talking about pride here. So someone was showing off, okay? And they were probably showing off on social media. And I'm really hearing Facebook, okay? So someone put up a post. Let's see what it was about. I can't get verbatim. I don't want to, but I can at least give you the energy of what it was about. All right, let's look at this. Did someone call someone an old woman? Or did someone's mother get on social media and blast them? We have old woman here. Oh, there's the message. Or did you receive? Ooh. Okay, and here's the wife. So we have, it looks like the mother of someone's mother sent the message to their wife. Or do we have the crone sending a message to the mother here? What was this all about? Gosh. Okay, looking at this. It very well could be the mother of a mother-in-law messaging the daughter-in-law about her son. He's miserable without you, or the unthinkable has taken place. So we have a message from a older mom to a younger mother regarding the son. I want to pull one more. Give me one more for Page of Wands. Uh-oh. Frivolity. Okay. This very well could be, why don't you just give him another chance? You know he loves you. And the babies. And someone is in their pride and like, no thank you. Been there, done that once too often. Let's move on to the Hierophant, to the agency. Oh my goodness, I just heard someone has gone to the church. Why don't you go to church with us this Sunday? Pastor can help us figure this out. What is the Hierophant? What is the Hierophant? So we have the message from an older woman to the younger woman regarding her son. And to me, it looks like the older woman is trying to pull together a family situation that the son messed up. Okay. All right. Okay. What is the Hierophant? Yes, I got new cards. Hierophant. Yeah. That's a meeting room. There's the room. There's going to be a meeting room. I don't know if it's going to be in the counselor's office or the pastor's office. There's going to be a meeting. Probably at church. Oh, what the? Take these glasses off. Hold on a second. Oh, and somebody's haughtiness. Now this is a picture of a male peacock. So again, we have this male energy that needs to be put in check because they're just not acting appropriately, okay? They're acting some type of foul with the family. So we have haughtiness is part of the discussion in the church office or the counselor's office, depending upon where you are. Oh, my. Topic for discussion, how to be faithful. Uh-oh. So somebody's going to have counseling right about now. Ooh. Someone, and this is terrible because this is the mother. This is the grandmother of the children trying to keep the couple together because someone stepped outside of the marriage or the relationship and has created all kinds of havoc and despair. Now the mother has left the relationship and taken the grandchild away, and the grandma wants to see if everybody can get back in the church and talk to pastor about it. But this falseness. That falseness, is the energy of falseness, haughtiness, frivolity. Just don't give a kitty. Energy is still surrounding and moving through that relationship. Oh. And okay, put this right here. Someone is very prideful, very, very prideful, and about to crash and burn. Okay, let's move over to Two of Pentacles. Let's see what's going on here. What is the Two of Pentacles? Other than, balancing act. Someone's doing a balancing act. Someone is being fake in a marriage. That's costly. Yeah. And being very negligent, or has been, this past tense, has been very negligent with their marriage. So, Two of Pentacles, a juggling act, indecision, instability, all that stuff. What is the Two of Pentacles? The shadow is pride. Oh, hubris. So we have a very proudful person here. The Two of Pentacles revolve around somebody's playing both ends against the middle, trying to console somebody, someone. Uh-oh. And someone wants consistency in this relationship or marriage. So someone is consistency. So look at this. Can you see the words? Constancy, consolation. Console is the root of both words. So this is the problem. There's no consistency, no constancy in the marriage. There is no consolation for that because it keeps going up. It keeps going off. It's worse than in and out. It's up 1 minute, down the next. We're going to have a joyful time, and then bloop. Wow, we don't need any more with that. So we're going to move right along to, somebody's laid all that to rest. Look, Four of Swords. I'm not even going to think about it anymore. I'm just done. This is quite interesting. What is the Four of Swords? It's all ego-driven. It's all pride. Somebody has really ruined their family. And this is not just a relationship. This is a family. Their primary family. Being silly. They're just being silly and juvenile. What is the Four of Swords? What is the Four of Swords? What is the Four of Swords? One more, I promise. Stop, Spirit. All right, I have to sneak it in. Spirit said two more. For the Four of Swords, for sleeping on it, going into meditation and go introspective about it, or just laying it to rest. Ooh. Oh my goodness. So for someone has gone to prison behind this irresponsibility. Oh joy. Oh boy. And someone is just imprisoned in their mind. In other words, they're worrying a lot over this. But someone has definitely, oh Lord. Here we go. It's regarding a child or a new beginning. All right, if this is a child, we're talking family here again. In the house. Someone's worried about the family home. And they're like, I can't worry about it anymore. I just can't worry about this anymore. I've got to leave it behind. I've got to let it go. We have a young woman here, but I do believe she's on the next card. We'll see. And this could be a very young wife who just says, I got to let this go. Nice house, but I can't keep it by myself. There they are. And look at this. This is a young woman. Look at the Lord. We're talking British culture here, so I'm not talking about Jesus. I'm talking about the Lord as in Lord and Lady. This is a child. This is what, 16, 17, 18? And he's old enough to be her father. Now, for some of you, it could be a bad father-daughter, toxic father-daughter relationship. But this to me looks like it's more of a older man, much older man, and much younger woman situation. And the younger woman has finally decided, I'm out. Or the Lord himself has finally decided, well, he's not letting the house go. But, see, I'm Lord of this manor. See his walking stick dug into the ground? And she's outside with her little prayer book or her diary or whatever. She's on the way out. Huh. And I do believe these are for the, well, let's leave it there. Now let's look at the lovers. So someone was being very silly with their marriage. And the marriage is coming to an end or has come to an end because someone has left the home and taken the child with them. Some of you were very young, married to much older men. Another thing with this age difference here is that it goes back to this. Wait a minute. I'll show you in a minute. What is the lovers? What is lovers? What is lovers? Yeah. Give me a second. I know I saw it. Well, anyway, what I was looking at, oops, it's just that someone was spending too much time with the friends and almost no time with the family. But I saw something else too. Maybe it was in my mind's eye. Okay, because I don't see it on the table. But I see it. Okay. All right. Now, let's look at the lovers. Ooh. Okay, we have the thief. We have the false scenario. We have the liar. We have the cheat. How did I know that was... Oh. So somebody sent her a note, typed that email, or sent that text with that video on it. Sorrow. Uh-oh. Someone read something in a book that set up a red flag. What? That means they're cheating? Oh my God. Okay, so we have a three-way situation again. And in this case, it looks to me, for some of you, it was on the wife's part. For others of you, this is the side chick in between who just found out some information that she did not expect. For others of you, somebody has been studying this whole, you may have been looking into the entire information on your own, investigating, and what you found hurt you very badly, that your lover was not faithful. So let's see how this ends. The Wheel of Fortune is next. That is Spirit coming down and putting their foot in it. Okay. Enough. It stops here. What is the Wheel of Fortune? How much time have we spent? Oh my goodness, it's 26 minutes now. Okay. So someone, it looks like they were really feeling confident, overconfident with themselves because they felt that they could treat their spouse or their partner any kind of way with, neglect their partner and go out and have a great time with the boys, with the girls. And they would always be there. And now they're finding out they're gone. In the meantime, someone's mother has found out what has happened to the relationship, and she's gotten in the middle of it now because she's losing her grandchild behind frivolity. Somebody acting like an idiot. Somebody that just can't stop funning. I think I made up a new word, funning. Having fun, out at the club every night, or at the bar every night, just out and about, won't come home. Okay, what is the Wheel of Fortune? And when they do come home, Spirit is telling me how funky and stinky they are. and the spouse doesn't want any part of them. Oh man, that's brilliant. Okay. I mean, Spirit actually said they stink. Oh God. They're stinky. Wheel of Fortune. One more time, no more times. Okay. What is the major change? This is significant change now. Spirit has come in and put her foot on the whole situation. So what has she set in motion? Oh, we have a lover. Uh-oh. We have the end of the third-party relationship. Here's death, okay? Lover's death. Third-party relationship. And here's the Wheel of Fortune. This is just plain fortune. But, wow, the Spirit has to come in and end the relationship. That's heavy. Woo! With a bang. Well, she lit it up. Spirit came through as the Wheel of Fortune and literally lit it up. For some of you. For some of you, there was a fire. For some of you, it was just, and exposed the foe. So Spirit came in and got her out of the situation. So, what we have here now, on the other side of this, we could have the cat. We could have the jilted lover or the jilted wife who is full of pride and who does not want to reconcile the relationship, who does not want to talk it over, who does not want to go into counseling. And she does not want to do anything, or he does not want to do anything to put this marriage back together, regardless of the child, because of their pride. There was some public humiliation in this. So, let's see where all this goes. I want to see what the outcome is. Because Spirit has even intervened and come in and put her foot down to end the third party affair. But the wife doesn't want to come back. So let me push this back a little bit more. Because of pride. And the partner committed the indiscretion against the marriage because of pride. So we've got two proudful people here. One is a flaming idiot. And the other is not the type of person you want to be a flaming idiot around. So let's see, for whomever this is, what is the outcome of this marriage or this partnership, this family? What is the outcome for this family situation here? Because one partner's mother is trying desperately to get these two at least in the same room. Yeah, they're not even in the same room. I heard you, baby. When you say, God, yeah, baby. It's that bad. Okay, here we have blockages, resistance. Somebody made some stupid choices, very poor choices. I need to be so much more professional. I don't know who's watching me. I've got so many subs now. I've got to cut it out. And someone is isolated and left alone, but at the same token, now they have the time to look at themselves in the mirror and figure out, doggone, don't tell me it was my pride. Oh, yeah. Ooh, this is the pride before the fall, and if you're in divorce court, you have taken the fall. So divorce was considered. This is past position. This can also be, justice is also corresponds to Libra, which is balance. So there could have also been a previous attempt at getting back together and balancing things out. Okay. Here's hope. Here's the star. Hope and healing. Temperance is asking for patience. Please be patient. And strength. Yeah, it's going to take some endurance to deal with this situation. This is in the present. Somebody is enduring. Someone is concerned, how can we work through this? How can we work this out? And you know the problem is only one person wants to work it out. Oh, look. At least they're talking now, some kind of way. I think Grandma had a lot to do with this. Because these people weren't even going to speak in the same room. But someone got them to at least sit down and listen. Probably in the pastor's office, in the church office, because now it looks like they are wanting to come together on the same page, but there's still a separation there. So they're starting all over again. Okay? So this is still a very delicate situation. I say they're starting off. I have my cup, here's your cup, but look at the space. You see the space between them? That's distance. That is emotional distance. Yeah, look at this. Somebody is afraid to love again. Somebody is really really concerned, fearful about this reconciliation. They have their doubts, and those doubts are plenty. This is in the Ace of Cups. The new love, starting all over again, is falling in hopes and fears. And in the same token, someone is hoping that they can get themselves back again. But look what's still here. Partying with the friends. And another, for some of you, this could also be support by friends to get you back together again. We'll see. I'm going to keep going. For some, I see victory. Somebody's holding somebody up and just laying things to rest. This is suspension. This is suspension. On that, I would say the most success you could get out of this at this time is just, let's call it a break. Let's just break for right now. And now somebody is worried about their financial stability. Others could be worried about a little child, because pages are always children. And here's someone who can't get past go. See, this is a stuck mode. Someone's taking a whole 180-degree look at their situation right about now. And they're having difficulties with it. They're having severe difficulties with their emotional challenge here. And here we go again. This is the mental difficulties with it. And for some of you, as I said before, someone very well may be in jail now. I don't know why. Didn't say. But this is a card here. And I haven't even reshuffled these, cleared these yet. And look, that's the same card. Prison. Prison. What's under this? Okay. So the outcome for the family. I'm going to try these cards. Let me read this. This is the outcome here. For some of you, your husband or partner has been charged with a crime, and they have been sent to prison. And that was your last straw, because you did not know they had that side. This is a very young marriage, okay? And now you have just decided there is no way I will stay in this marriage. For others of you, it's like you're finding out your partner is a goofball. And now you're feeling almost paranoid because you had no idea throughout the entire dating process that they just are so totally irresponsible and think that they can laugh everything off. And now you're sitting in the place because you're scared to death because you don't know what else they have done that's crazy. You don't know who will be coming through that door after you or after them because of something they have said or something they have done. And that's serious. So your sanctuary is blown. There is no peace in your sanctuary. So what if you have a child? You don't want yourself or your child in that kind of environment, because that partner is a danger to themselves as well. And then there are those of you who are in haughty mode, the haughtiness of the peacock, and you feeling that you are so superior to your partner that you can replace them at the drop of a dime, or that you can find a better parent for your child, or don't forget you can do bad by yourself, or you can do good by yourself. But there's a bit of pride and haughtiness, nose up in the air snobbery also involved in this. Ms. Ma'am. What is the Eight of Swords? What is the Eight of Swords? So basically, it looks like the both of you are what you call taking a break. You're separated. I don't see any cards showing separation, but all of this is separation energy. This is separation energy. And some of you have just, like, I don't know how you did it. You just laid the whole thing to rest. And it's like, forget about it. Like, I don't know how you do that. Not in your own home. Okay, here we go again. Somebody's worried about somebody going back out and acting like a goofball. The pleasure seekers. Chasing young women again. Constantly. And his hubby. Or the male partner. So it's like, I'm not, come on, Spirit. Better than that. Don't say that, Spirit. Here comes a message. Messenger shows up. Boom. Kaboom. So, let's keep going. They went back out in the street and created all kinds of disaster. So somebody let their friends break up their marriage. Grandpa has a headache over this because there's a child involved. It's just reckless. Didn't I call it? This little baby's involved. Did I just call it? Somebody's studying the whole situation. That might be a counselor. Oh, Lord. They're still fooling around. So, that relationship is doomed. Well, that's what Spirit said. Doomed by pride. It's going to take an awful lot of work to straighten this out. If possible. Because right about now, somebody is really standing alone. And they want to keep it that way. This is the I can do bad by myself. Okay? So, the shadow that needs to be worked upon right about now is hubris. Foolish pride. That's creating just total chaos in someone's life right about now. And in this scenario, it looks like there's a great deal of foolish pride on both sides. All right? So, recognize you can be prideful. Recognize you say silly things based out of pride. Recognize you do a lot of strange and destructive things because of your pride. I got to prove who I am. I am so-and-so. I am number one. I am the best you'll ever have. No, you're not. But recognize that in yourself. And then tuck that away. Recognize it in yourself. That's a part of who you are. But when it starts to rear its ugly head, when you have a life-changing decision to make, put it away. Okay? So this was a shadow. We're still dealing with shadow. This is Grand Madam wishing you much love.